What's going on, collective? It's the Queen Priestess here. I'm here to do your daily download for today, February the 11th. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome to the channel. This channel focuses on spiritual growth and personal development. Sometimes the funky stuff comes out, but that's stuff you need to know in order to thrive, flow, and grow. Keep in mind, this reading is going to be general. Okay, I don't know you or your life. I am a stranger on the internet. Please never give anyone permission or make them responsible for every detail of your life or story to resonate, as we don't have control over what comes out. Also, we don't know your life because it's a general reading. So keep that in mind whenever you're watching general readings. I say this with love, okay? And if you find that I'm not in alignment with your space and your energy, please feel free to return back to Tarot Land, where there are other readers that are much more in alignment with you, because it may not be me. Still love you, but need you to be where you need to be in order to thrive, flow, and grow. All right. I want to thank everyone who participated in the sale. I wanted to also explain, and I made a video with the announcement. I have officially closed down TikTok. So if you see anybody operating under my name, it is not me. The way that we are doing personal readings now, because we used to do them on TikTok, I'm giving people the opportunity to send in their payments for it. And what's going to happen is we're going to do the personals on a separate live, and the live will be public all the way up until I end the live. And if you want your timestamp with your copy of your specific reading, all you would do is email me so I can send you the link, and you'll be able to see your message, which is actually more beneficial than what we used to do on TikTok, because on TikTok, you would have to just remember it or screen record it. Now you won't have to take up any space on your phone, and you won't have to worry about remembering what I said, because you'll have access to it. Okay, so if you're interested in personals at any point, I do plan on doing some this evening. So if you are interested, make sure that you send your payment and let me know you sent it, whether I'm on this live or the next. Let me know you sent it, and then when I go over to do it, you will be able to gain access to those messages. Okay. And it will also be open for people that maybe they didn't get a chance to prepay for it. You'll be able to still do it while I'm on that live session. Okay. So if you need questions on that, look at the TikTok announcement video that I made on my page. Okay. Because I still want to provide that service for those of you that are interested and still booking same day readings with me. So that way you won't have to like book a reading and wait for your readings to be given to you. Okay. All right, y'all. I do sing and I do cuss. I hope that doesn't bother you. If for some reason it does, I ask that you return back to Tarot Land, but there are other readers that are much more in alignment with you, as it may not be me. Still love you, but need you to be where you need to be in order to thrive, flow, and grow. This is a daily download for today. Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest light. I ask that you protect me from the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, my energy, my aura and energetic field. As I do this message for the collective, I ask that you would show this message with divine clarity, wisdom, and guidance. Any affirmations, confirmations, anything that the collective may need to hear and know, I ask that you would show in those messages at this time. Holy Spirit, I ask that you give me the ability to see, hear, and sense, with protection, of course, what it is that the collective needs to know at this time. Holy Spirit, I ask that this message will reach the right person at the right time for the right reasons. May the highest vibration continue to find us at all times, as we are forever grateful for your messages. So it be, and so it be. Y'all know we nosy. So let's see. We got sacral chakra coming out. And we got thinking woman. Instantly what I heard was watch your thoughts. What's up, Paris? What's up, Julie? Okay. If y'all are coming in, I gave the announcement for how we're going to do the personal readings that we used to do on TikTok moving forward, now that we're no longer on TikTok. So just an FYI, if you missed it, make sure you check out the the video that I did on the announcement of how those readings will work. And I'll briefly cover it before I end this message. Okay. Can I get one more for the collective? And we got the sixth chakra, which is intuition, sacral chakra, Archangel Ariel, and Archangel Metatron, thinking woman. And we got appreciation and contract. Some of y'all, you're entering a brand new season, mainly because you're cleansing and clearing your energy, or cleansing and clearing your energy will be very beneficial to you at this time because it will clear you up so you can see things clearly, so you can hear what the divine is saying to you. Expressing gratitude is very important in this time. If you haven't already done this, this is a time for you to get into your spiritual bag so that you can hear, sense, and see things clearly. Okay. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the collective when it comes to this spread? Please and thank you. What's going on for the collective? Hidden motivations is here. I feel like there's been a cycle where you haven't been able to see things clearly, like the divine hasn't been giving you the tea on what's been really going on or what's getting ready to happen in your life. It doesn't mean that it's bad, but it does mean that there's some type of change that's coming and moving forward. Okay. Thank you, Julie. Hey, Brianna, how you doing? I don't know how to say your name, but hello, welcome in. Is it Ema? Welcome in. We got happiness. Okay. Can I get one more? In relationships. Okay. Surrender. Okay. Back of the deck is growth in the reverse. I feel like you've reached a space where you really don't have control of the outcome. You're in a space where you have to kind of like take whatever the divine is giving you piece by piece, bit by bit. Maybe you can feel that something is coming, but the divine is telling you right now that with this sacral chakra in the third eye, it would help, and it would be beneficial for you to align your chakras. It would be beneficial for you to tap into your creativity. It would be beneficial for you to feel your emotions. It would be beneficial for you to cleanse and clear your energy, because with hidden motivations, happiness, and relationships, you don't realize that by purging and clearing out your energy, you're welcoming in the new things that you don't see that the divine has planned for you. What do you have, Holy Spirit? Holy Spirit, for the collective, when it comes to this spread, please and thank you. What do you have for the collective? I feel like you're getting ready to get like a bright idea, or there's someone considering you. This could be someone that wants to work with you. This could be someone that wants to give you a gift. This could be someone that wants to give you some type of encouragement. They're showing me like when people leave comments, you could be getting nice comments. You could even be getting, there's a new cycle that you're going into, and the divine has been giving you a preview of it. And maybe when you, like, let's say when you get somebody to purchase a product for you, it feels surreal, but you don't let yourself get too excited because you feel like you're going to like mess up the momentum of something. Or let's say when someone gives you a compliment, you kind of you take it, but you don't take it in, and it's kind of like you don't believe that people are appreciative of you. You don't believe that you're important. And with surrender, I can release my need to control. The divine is saying, like, with this King of Swords and the Sun card, the truth is coming to you, but it's a positive truth. And for some of y'all, because of your feelings, your emotions, and the fact that you can't see what's ahead, you're operating from a space where you think that things are going to go back to the negative. It's like being in so much negativity or being in so much opposition energy will make you feel like even if it's something good or positive, you don't want to revel in it too much with the Sun card in the reverse, because things can go from playful to not a game very quickly. Tell me about this energy. Yeah, Ten of Swords in the reverse. The divine is saying that that season is over. Okay, what up, Mari? Welcome in. What do you have, Holy Spirit? We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, that season of give and take. Two of Pentacles is here. which is the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups in the reverse. We have the Temperance in the reverse. We have the Five of Cups. Which way? Upright. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like you don't see yourself the way other people see you. People see you as very loving. They see you in the eyes of beauty, okay? And this message is coming through with the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands, because maybe you had to fight for everything that you have. You had to give a lot of yourself in order to be where you are. But maybe even for some of y'all, you feel like you still haven't made it to where you want to be in your life with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Life has been very serious, and it's been about like a series of lessons back to back to back. And it's like when you thought you had a friend, when you thought you had something good in your life, the divine kept showing you, no, they ain't for you. And I feel like along the way that has discouraged you, that has made you feel some type of way. And so it's kind of like the divine is saying, I feel like there's good news or there's a good thing that's coming in. But with the Four of Cups, you're going to be tempted to walk away from it. Or the moment that there is challenge, you're going to want to back away from it because you feel that you're going to be keeping yourself safe or avoiding some type of turmoil, when the divine is saying just because certain things have happened in the past doesn't mean that that's the cycle that you're in. Can I get the overall energy for the collective? Look at the Tower, Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Or no, overall energy, I heard just the Queen of Wands. Okay, what's this? Yeah, just the Queen of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands in the reverse. And at the back of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, overall energy, you shine brightly. And the thing is, I'm going to say this and be real, because the way it's coming through, the divine wants you to know it. No sugar coating. Some of you all, you focus a lot on the people that have subtracted from you, the energies that have let you down, the energies that have sent you into an energy of Five of Cups, disappointments, the energies that were not equal give and take, the people that have juggled you, the people that have taken your kindness for weakness, and you've taken the emotional unfulfillment personal, and you've let it define you in some way. Now, for some of y'all, this is an energy you used to be in. Some of y'all, this is an energy you struggle with every now and then. And some of y'all, this is an energy that you go to. Six of Pentacles is like Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles, finally out of the woods, feeling good. But then with the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, it's like you go back and forth in between that energy of, what if I'm not emotionally fulfilled? What if this isn't the people for me? And then it sends you into a spiral with the Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. And it's like with the Three of Wands in the reverse, King of Wands in the reverse, your people can't find you because your frequency gets off balance. But the divine is saying, you're doing so good now, or making you aware of this can help you move into the space where you can be more stable. Queen of Pentacles, in your emotions, in your energy. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, because the overall energy is the Queen of Wands. Whether you're a man or a woman, you are more valuable than what you give yourself credit for. But those deep rooted beliefs that you have are coming from the things that have subtracted from you, which is why the divine is saying, work on this sacral chakra energy, because you feeling like you don't matter will stop you from producing things that are meant to change the world and change the people that you come across. There's a belief that you have, and that belief causes you to visualize the worst case scenario, causes you to see things from a perspective of, what if it doesn't work for me? And the divine is like, we have no time for you to be thinking that things won't be working out for you. Show some appreciation for where you've been, because your path is very important to people that come across you. You are not stuck in an energy, but you may be stuck on some energy that you have received. And the divine is saying, if that is you, this is not to make you feel bad or make you feel inadequate. This is for you to get on your job about purging that energy out and being patient with yourself and knowing you are worthy of the effort that you put out, and you have already proven that without you doing anything else. The storm is over. It's time for you to receive, but you need to move like you are deserving, because you are. You need to move like you are important because you are. You need to move like people are expecting you because they are. This is who you are. It's like the divine is now in a space where these curtains are being opened. They're even showing me The Simpsons, how it comes on and it's kind of like it illuminates. Just the part where it kind of like opens everything up. That's what I'm talking about. With this hidden motivations, the things that you can't see, you're assuming that they're bad. But the divine is like, no, you are very much so important to the grand scheme of things. And I need you to heal that wound within you that makes you feel like you are not, because it's hindering you from where you're going, because you don't even need to even have that as a belief, because it's not helpful to where you're going. Okay? That's what this is. Not trying to beat you over the head with no stick or nothing, but the divine is saying with hidden motivations, these are wounds. Recognize that these are wounds that really aren't yours. There are things that you've dealt with that have made you feel like you are not important. And it has broken your heart. It has hurt you to some point. And it's not to say that your feelings aren't valid and they don't matter. The divine is saying, work through it, baby. Can you honestly, if you would look at it from a higher perspective, do you know that some people felt intimidated by you, which is why they went the extra mile to make you feel small? Because your energy, whether you were trying to just love on them or help them or not, your energy made them feel like, who are you to help me? Who gave you the permission to be healed more than me? Who gave you the permission to know what you're talking about? Who told you you were in charge? The divine gave you that authority. It's not something that you gave to yourself. It's not a title that you gave to yourself. The divine was working with you along your journey. The divine was the one giving you this sense of authority that you have. You have spiritual authority. Whoever you are, whoever this message is for, you have spiritual authority. But the divine doesn't want you to revel in the bad things that happen to you, because that's a deep-rooted belief. And that belief is causing you to feel like you're not important, and you are. That's why I kept hearing, if you're ready, come and get it. I've been getting a lot of Selena Gomez. Who says the song? Who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it? Who says, you know what I'm saying? That song. Then I was getting if you ready, come and get it. Nah, nah, nah. Now when I get old songs like that, I know for a fact they're a channel message, because I ain't heard Selena Gomez music in Disney days. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I would have to actually type that shit in. It never pops up on my timeline unless my phone listening to me, and then it's like, hey, want to listen to something to go, man? Type shit. But anyway, you have divine authority. You are special. You have permission. You have gifts. You have power. And with this power is going to come the responsibility of being balanced enough so you can use it properly, and so that it can uproot. Because the Ten of Swords in the upright is the swords being in your back. With the Ten of Swords in the reverse, the swords are being removed as whenever you remove a knife from a body, there's a wound, is there not? So we don't focus on, oh my God, there's a hole in your back. We focus on closing that wound up for you bleed out, do we not? This is what the divine is saying. We're taking the swords out of your back, but don't stop us from patching up the wounds. Don't stop yourself from sewing up the wounds. Don't just look at it like, oh, it's bleeding out. With the broken heart, it's bleeding out. Like, no, that's not what we're doing. We're healing it. We're fixing it. Don't go back into what other people projected onto you as their beliefs for you. I never told you that was your portion. But we get it. The environment told you that that's who you are. The lack of belief in you told you that you're not worthy. The failed relationships told you that you are not worth the effort and the fight. And you've done a lot of work by yourself to combat that energy by telling yourself you're worthy, by not accepting certain people into your life, by closing the doors and closing the chapters on things that don't sit right with you no more. You've been doing the work, but it's like the moment that your feelings get hurt, now you feel like, oh, well, I ain't do nothing, I ain't did enough. And this must mean that I'm back to where I started. You are not. You are not. And I'm hearing second time around. The wound is coming up because it needs to be healed. And I don't know about y'all, but if you ever scraped your knee up real good, or you ever put a gash on your body, or even got poked, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that wound takes longer to heal, but as long as you're, what do they call it? The dressings. You have to dress your wound. You have to clean your wound. And sometimes it takes more than once to do it. Some things are deep rooted and it's a process to cleanse it out. Just like you would clean the stove, just like you would clean your toilet bowl. Sometimes it takes a few rounds, but it doesn't mean that you're not making progress. Okay? Some of y'all, you could have recently been triggered or something like that. I don't know. But whatever the case may be with the Six of Pentacles, you're on the right track. Ten of Swords, you're moving past this, but the divine is, this message is for somebody that leans from one side to the other. And with the Queen of Cups, it's kind of like they want to stabilize your energy and let you know, like, baby, you are on point. You're doing what you need to do. Okay? You're doing what you need to do. All right? So let's get into it. What's this Queen of Cups? It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to have harmony in your life. It's time for people to love you for you. But if you keep thinking that who you are is based off of how people have treated you, this is what holds this up for you. What's the Queen of Cups? Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God. Overall energy, Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Queen of Cups. This loving, beautiful, loving, open energy is being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Some of y'all are meant to live a luxurious lifestyle, and yes, it will be in the spotlight in whatever way that is. Yes, that would be you putting yourself out there, you putting your business out there, meaning like a business that you run. Okay. Some of y'all, you are the business, your personality, who you are, how you look. You will be marketed as the person that you are. Like, you will get paid to be who you are. You've been in training for this the entire time. This is why you've went through so many battles of the mind. This is why you've been through so many identity battles, because when they put you on that stage, you need to know who you are. So if anybody comes and challenges that shit, you won't wallow back into this Five of Cups energy of thinking that there's a battle to be won. You just are who you are, and it is what it is. Fuck what anybody got to say. Tell me about the Five of Cups. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. The divine is saying, don't keep giving energy to this old wound. If it comes up, purge it out. Don't sit with it and then be like, well, maybe that means that, and maybe this, because that ain't nothing but the devil energy trying to keep you chained to something, trying to steal your happiness. Know when certain things come on your mind that are not necessarily you, but it's coming either for one, for you to deal with the trigger of it, to fully release it, or two, it's coming up in your mind because it's asking you, hey, is this still our belief? Are you willing to get back in alignment with false beliefs about yourself? You are not in any conflict energy. There is no danger around you with the King of Wands, but it's like you have to give yourself that permission. You have to declare that as your truth and your authority. What's the Temperance? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Temperance in the reverse is a lack of patience, feeling off balance, ungrounded as well. Then we got the King of Cups here. Interesting. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is when it comes with the Temperance and the King of Cups, this could also represent bad relationships of overgiving. That's how I'm seeing it with the Queen of Pentacles. Overgiving from an emotional space, wanting people to feel how you feel and then not getting their reciprocation in return and taking that as it must be something wrong with you. No, it's nothing wrong with you. It's you needing to recognize when certain things don't require that much, or if to give anything to it at all. This is something that I feel like the divine has been trying to get you to master. So when people do weird shit, as you go on with the work that you're doing, you should not be slipping into a whole depression where it stops you from eating and you need 3 days to a week to recover from a person rejecting you. You should be taking it as, this is not saying anything about me. Even if this person has their own judgments about me, it means they're not in alignment with me. Let's not shut down because of their rejection. There's a wound here that you've been going through for a very long time. It could be worthiness, it could be rejection, it could be a lack of reciprocation, which falls under the energy of rejection, which also falls under the energy of worthiness. It could be people not choosing you, feeling picked over. The divine is like, baby, overall energy, Queen of Wands, I have chosen you. I picked you. Do you ever stop to think that because I picked you, people reject you? Not necessarily because of anything you are doing wrong. No, the spiritual authority I have handed to you, the calling on your life, the favor that I have given you is for sometimes the reason why people reject you. And I'm not doing it to hurt you, but I'm doing it to make sure that these energies do not hinder you any further from the route that I have for your life. You are that important to me. Three of Wands in the reverse, but I need you to see it too, because it takes away from you when you don't see it. So yes, I'll work with you, collective, said the divine. I'll work with you, Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I will work with you, Eight of Pentacles. I can't make it up. I will work with you, Page of Cups. These are all working energies, waiting, working, investing. The divine said, I will invest in you for however long it takes, because I'm not going to give up on my investment when it comes to you, because you are important to me. To hell what anybody else have to fucking say about it. So we're going to heal these wounds, because I know they hurt your feelings, and your heart space matters to me. Your happiness matters to me, which is why I'm not revealing every little piece of where I'm taking you, because I need you to deal with this present moment energy of lack of worthiness, of lack of not being enough, a lack of not being deserving, or feeling like the life you want must not belong to you because of your current circumstances. I'm hearing, be not dismayed. That Bible verse, be not dismayed in well doing. For you will reap if you faint not. I believe that's how it goes. You can correct me. Okay, everybody you don't have to take that if that's not your portion. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what I'm getting. Like the divine is like, baby, I already gave you the permission. If I say yes, who the f can say no? Who? All right. And it's giving me that meme when it was like, all right, and don't be afraid to get loud with them. That's my purse. What are you talking about? Okay. Try it again. Do it again. That's my purse. If you know, you know, right? What's this Nine of Cups energy, Holy Spirit? Yeah, Two of Wands. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is discontentment. It's unfulfillment, feeling like you've made it all the way to a certain level just to be pushed backwards. With the divine, with the Two of Wands, it's making me feel like there's been a pause. Some of y'all, maybe you get down and out because you can't see the way forward. And this is why the divine is saying, work with your third eye. I'm not blocking you. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Work on your third eye, but also the divine wants you to be in an active energy of manifestation. Visualization. Visualize what you want. Just because you haven't seen it yet doesn't mean, it's like doing a routine, expecting a certain result. Excuse me. And because you haven't seen it, it makes you feel like, you know what, fuck that. I don't want to do this shit no more. Because you know what I'm saying? That obviously scripting doesn't work for me. Obviously manifestation, whatever it is that you use, right? Obviously positive thinking doesn't work for me. Obviously whatever doesn't work for me, right? The divine is saying wrong. Nine of Cups in the reverse, that's wrong. Don't let it discourage you from making your plans, even if you're not able to take action on the plans that you want to make. If you want to go on a vacation, the divine is saying you can plan that shit, visualize that shit, see it for what it is, and hold on to it. Strength card. Just because you don't have the financial resources to do something doesn't mean you're not going to be able to happen. You're not going to be able to make it happen within the next 2 days, within the next 2 weeks, within the next 2 months. Or 2 years, your life can look like this. You feel what I'm saying? The divine is like, stop leaning into an energy. Don't give the energy of hopelessness, depression, missing out, the fear of missing out. Don't give your energy to that, because it takes you back, going back to the Two of Pentacles, this wobbling energy of maybe it's going to work out for me. Maybe it's not. Maybe the divine fuck with me. Maybe the divine don't. The divine is always in your corner. For whoever this message is for, the divine is always in your corner. And dare I say, there are people that are in your corner. There are people that are getting ready to come into your life with happiness and relationships. And you are not going to be able to believe how loving they are to you. You are not going to be able to trust how happy you make them because of the wound wounds that you have, but the divine is making you be seen by the people that you need to be seen by. This is hard for you to believe because for a long time, you could have even had the idea that you were hidden. And that could be very well true. You could have definitely been hidden. Where the divine is like, I'm going to hide you from people. I'm going to let people think you ain't nobody because I'm protecting you while you build. I'm going to let people think that they can pick on you because I'm protecting you while you build, while I work on you, while I tinker and perfect you, while I'm investing in you, while I get you in position. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to let people think that you ain't got nothing. I'm going to let people think that you ain't winning shit. I'm going to let them fucking think that you broken, busted, and disgusted, and roads are blocked for you. 7 of swords, 7 of wands. But with the 8 of swords, just because their opinion is being projected doesn't mean we haven't had private conversations. I have already told you that this work that you've done isn't in vain. I'm here to validate you for what other people, if you're going to seek outside validation, look to me. Okay? That's what the divine is saying. If you're gonna look for it outside of you, look to me. You don't gotta listen to what other people say. Don't listen to what people say. They know nothing about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause it's jealousy. They don't know about this. What's the 2 of Pentacles? Y'all know we listen to music different over here. Sometimes it's the divine. What I tell you, 2 of Pentacles, the devil. Sometimes you go back and forth in between this energy of not being good enough. Sometimes you go back and forth into this energy of maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe the wait is going to be too long, and then you lose your inspiration and you find yourself back in a cycle that we've already came out of. It's kind of like a burning building and you're crying still on the outside of it when you can always walk away to safety. Okay, tell me about the 6 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Yeah. It's like you give your energy to some of y'all. The wound here is about reciprocation. Not getting back what you put in. And this could be even like, let's say you're working on a YouTube channel and you feel like you ain't getting views. That shit hurt your feelings, right? Let's say you put an effort at a job and no one's giving you a promotion. You like, what the fuck? Let's say you the friend that's always supportive, but nobody comes to break their neck for you. You watching everybody kids, can't nobody ever watch yours. You get sick and you need help, but nobody's out there giving you help. You feel what I'm saying? That shit matters to you, and the divine is not here to say it doesn't matter. They're not saying that your feelings don't matter. What we're saying is we want you to get past this cycle of things that have hurt you or things that trigger you relating to that energy, because I'm telling you, you are not rejected. Okay? You are not, you know what I'm saying? You are not being pushed away from me. In fact, I need you to push away those deep-rooted beliefs that tell you that you're not important because certain people don't show up for you. That shit don't matter to me, right? Who doesn't show up for you? What matters to me is who does, right? Your feelings matter to me, but I would like for your feelings and your emotions to be invested in something that makes you happy. That's what the divine wants for you. I would rather your feelings and emotions to be invested in something that makes you happy. I would rather your thoughts and your visions to be invested in something that you actually want that brings you happiness. I would rather your intuition be tapped into the things that I have for you and the conversations that I want to have for you. I would rather your mindset be thinking about the things that you want to produce and create. And I would rather your energy be invested in the excitement and the plans that you're making, even if it's an excitement on the weekend to get you a little 10-piece lemon pepper. If that shit make you happy, I would rather you think about that. I would rather you think about the relationships that you're going to have with people that understand you and that feel God sent to you. I would rather you invest in that energy than invest in old wounds. And if you're investing in anything, invest in healing them, because you matter, because you deserve to feel whole, because your energy also has been used to make people feel whole in the ways that you wanted it to be reciprocated to you. Can you acknowledge the fact that you have been a big enough person to be for people what you've never received? 10-piece lemon pepper hot, honey. Rapido. If that should make you happy. Okay. If it make you happy to play your little computer games at home, I'd rather you think about that shit. Think about the things that actually want you back. Okay, all flat, hot, honey, lemon pepper, rapido. That's the Six of Pentacles. Look at that, Two of Cups. You know why the divine is coming so hard down on this energy? And they like, I need you to get your shit together about how you see yourself, because I'm about to bring relationships into your life. Two of Cups, Nine of Swords. And the way that you're operating now, because of whatever trust issues or wounds that you have, you are going to be, you might scare your happiness away. And not to say that people are just going to be weak and be like, well then, okay, if you don't want me, collect a fine. No. They want you to actually enjoy the people that they bring into your life. Enjoy the relationship. Don't be over here, oh, well, maybe I can't share with them. Maybe I, you know what I'm saying? That PTSD when it comes to relationships, the divine's like, no. I want you to be happy. I want you to not be scared to trust the people that I send. I want you to be able to get in your childlike energy. You see these two little kids? They over there, we're about to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Life. Okay? Ring around the rosy, ashes. They ain't scared to get dirty. They're going to fall down in the grass. Like, they want you to unleash this joyful energy that you had, but it's going to be renewed. Remember we was talking about renewing your strength and something I said? Be not weary and well doing. You will reap if you faint not. Renewing your strength, all that good energy, right? I'm getting that whole thing. They that wait shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up on wings. You see the cherub, the angel in the middle, like an eagle, run and not get weary. You've been in a weary season. And the divine is like, I am going to bring people that love you to you. And I don't want you to be scared of them. I don't want you to be second guessing it. I don't want you to be like, okay, I gave them something. They're going to give me something back. It reminded me of when I was younger, me and my little sister, when I used to take her to the store, she had to be about like in between the ages of like 4 to 7 years old. And every time she would spend her money, she would be like, she would ask the cashier, am I going to get some change back? She would always say that. And they would always laugh and be adorable to her. She was super adorable when she used to ask that, but she always felt like, if I spend some money, you need to be putting something in my hand. And she didn't understand that if you get change back, it's going to be less than what you spent, right? What she understood was, if I give you something, Six of Pentacles, you better be giving me something back besides just a receipt. So she hated paying exact change. So if it's $4, she like, I'm going to give you a $5 bill and I want my change back. And I used to be like, that doesn't mean that you're going to get your amount that you spent back. But for her, it was like, if I give, you need to give. Right? And she was like 4 years old. It was so cute. But that's her understanding. Like, if I'm investing in something, something should be invested back into me. And you have this understanding, and you were never wrong about that, especially on this, when it comes to relationships and things of that nature. But the divine is saying the worthiness that you have, the awareness that you have for yourself is different now. And I want you to be happy. It's time for you to be happy. It's time for you to stop looking over your shoulder and moving like you're not protected. You have already had seasons where betrayal, it's like the season of betrayal is ending. That harsh, can't believe they betrayed me. Like that shit, the theatrics of that shit is over. You more than likely, with this intuitive ability that you have, you see a lot of shit coming. Or if you slow down, calm yourself, the divine can keep in communication with you to continue to keep you 10 steps ahead, even if they're not showing you the full line ahead. You feel what I'm saying? That season is over. It's like having a fear, PTSD, because of what you've been through. The devil is also fear and obsession about the outcome of a situation. The divine doesn't want you to be in that energy. The divine is like, I'm coming to soothe you. I'm coming to show you a different side. I want you to think about things differently. I want you to pluck out those weeds and those roots of things that have hurt you. I want you to take the knives out of your back. Matter yet, if you feel like you don't have the strength to do it, ask me for help and I will help you take these knives at your back, because it's not suiting for where you're going. It never was. It was just to show you character. It was to show you how strong you are, how important you are for people to go out their way to do certain shit to you, and to let you know that through everything, it is never successfully taken you out and ruined you, because you are the Queen of Wands, whether you're a man or a woman. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. You're meant to shine. You're meant to love. You're meant to give, and you're meant to receive. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. If you all are interested in personal readings, I will be doing them tonight. So you can send in $20 for your personal reading and $13 for your question. I forgot to say that we 40 minutes in, but I'm still doing personal readings. I have another live that I'm going to jump into where you can get your readings. And once I'm done with them, I'm going to unlist them, and you email me so I can send you the link, and it'll have the timestamp where your reading began. So you don't have to watch the whole live. You don't got to wait for anybody else's to get done. Now, granted, you will have access to the live, so if you want to watch the live until it's your turn, but tomorrow when you want to watch it again, you'll get access to it. That's the difference from going on TikTok. So just an FYI. And I appreciate all of you that have been here and you've been liking the video. I haven't had to say it once in this video. So thank you so much for those of you that have been reciprocating the energy as I give, and pour my heart into what it is that I do, because I love being able to help people out of entanglements, help people out of the loop that they're in, especially if me, myself, have been learning how to do it and finding ways to do it for myself. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I go through is to help somebody else, because a lot of the shit that I went through, nobody ever taught me how. Nobody was supporting me. If a person saw a deficit within me, they saw it as a place to attack me. They saw it as, oh yeah, they don't know that, so I can manipulate in that way. And I had to learn the hard way, Ten of Swords, through the people I was connecting to with the lovers. But people like me are here. People like the divine, energies like the divine is here to show you where you don't have to keep going through it, or you can avoid it altogether. Okay? Tell me about the Ten. Come on, with the Lovers and the Ten of Swords and the Justice. The divine is saying that season of betrayal is over. Anything that you find out about any betrayals, let's say you was to find out about somebody betraying you, it's a betrayal from the past, or it's somebody that the divine is like, I'm letting you know so I can sweep it up out of there. I don't really see betrayal and heartbreak on this board. I see that there's a wound or a PTSD around connecting with people. And the divine is like, I'm answering a prayer for you. I'm giving you what you've been looking for, which is a reciprocal energy. And when I send them in, I don't want you being weird to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like a parent that's been looking for children to play with their child. And then you get some decent kids and your kid the problem. Your kid start beating the other kid up and shit, and you like, look, you can't be doing that. This is your friend. Timothy is your friend. We do not beat our friends. It's like we don't eat our friends. What does that come from? Finding Nemo. Fish are friends, not food. Okay, let's get y'all some advice so we can go, honey, because I feel like we didn't delivered it, took it home. I hope y'all feel loved at the end of this, throughout this message, because you deserve to. You've given a lot of love, and the divine is like, baby, it's time for you to receive that shit back. You going into a whole new cycle, baby. And like, you know. Okay, we do not eat our friends. We do not beat our friends. Okay. Yeah. So let's get you some advice and we're gonna move forward. All right, Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, and guides of the highest light. We're gonna do the self-care, self-love messages that we do for TikTok right after this. Also, I got a little energy in me. I can give y'all a little shum. Okay, also the love, smacks, and romance readings for the Zodiacs that are subscribed to YouTube, that are subscribed to Patreon. Those videos will be dropping Friday on the 18 plus tier. Just an FYI for those of you like, okay, what 18 plus content? I got you, baby. It's posted on Love Day, Friday. Ain't Friday, it's a Friday or Saturday, which is Valentine's Day. The day before Valentine's Day, something like that, or something like that. Okay, anyway, change in the wind. So divine is saying, change in the wind. You're gonna experience a change in the wind. Okay. You're gonna experience something different, Pooh. Okay. Look, manifestations with imagination, and at the back of the deck is what? Soulmates. Okay. And they remind me of that video with them two lovers. They was like, Hail Mary, told you niggas scared, right? Boom, boom, boom. They was soulmates. You can't tell me they wasn't soulmates. They was loving on each other. Okay. Not to say y'all gonna have that type of relationship, but you're gonna have to love minus the substance. Okay. The Bobby and the Whitney minus the whatever could have caused the issue. You know what I'm saying? Because people love to say that, use that relationship as a reference, okay? But the divine is saying there's a change in the wind when it comes to the connections that you have. And one thing that is going to trigger you is the old shit that you've been through. And with time to go, the divine is saying let that shit go. And anybody that want to go, let them leave. Let them leave. Don't you hold the door for them. Just turn your back. Let the door slam. Let the confirmation of the door being slammed as your sign. That is not tell you to stop. If anything, you're on your way to Treasure Island and you're going to have people that love you. And let me say this. Some of y'all, you need to understand that this is not just romantic love. This is a community of people that love you. This will look like you going into shops and people, because of a conversation y'all had about shampoo, the motherfucker bought you a bottle of shampoo. The lady at the massage therapist receptionist, she like, yeah, girl, I had a sample and I brought it for you because we was talking about it and I wanted you to try it. That's how love is going to show up for you. Some of y'all love is going to show up as, my manager be tripping, but I put milk in yours because I think you kind of sweet. Okay, I put a little extra alcohol in your drink because I fuck with you. I took $50 off or $20 off because you my girl, you my guy. That's how it's gonna show up. I put some extra wings in your bag because what I'm saying, we about to close anyway. Ain't nobody gone now. Like, you're gonna start seeing people fuck with you. Okay, in good ways, and they're gonna be like, it ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. You know what I'm saying? It ain't shit. It ain't shit. Go ahead. Go do your shit. You know what I'm saying? On the house. Okay, it's on the house. All right. For some of y'all, this is gonna show up in business. Like, let me pay you a little bit more than your price. Your price is $50. I'm paying you $65. Just cause. And then when you done with the service, let me tip you on top of that because I fuck with you. Okay. You liked it, the deck I made, Bree? Cause I thought it was kind of rough, but then I'm like, maybe that's what the people want. It's what keeps them going. You feel what I'm saying? So I asked y'all for feedback. Y'all didn't tell me nothing, but I appreciate you. I walked in the store. This lady was like, I need to get gloves for you and your baby. See what I'm saying? Like, people just fucking with you because, but for you, my friend. You go into the store and they be like, it's cost this much, but for you, my friend. You finna start getting that type of energy, okay? Okay, and that's not a diss to nobody, Ray. So I'm just what the energy that it comes off as, okay? I love y'all so much. I enjoy y'all every single time, up, down, and all around. Follow me over to the next message we're going to do. We're going to do self-care, self-love, the way we do it over on TikTok. For those of you that are new, if you have never had me on TikTok, I no longer have a TikTok, so it should be closed out. I'm no longer active on TikTok, I'll say that. We're going to go over there. If you want a personal, you can send in for your personals as long as I'm live, because I'm going to be doing them after I do our YouTube collective messages. After this, okay, because I need a recap. Don't worry, it's gonna be more messages to come. But yes, the 18 plus readings are dropping on Friday. For those of you that were wondering, and I have more stuff on Patreon. I'd love to hear y'all feedback over there if you are over there, because I want to make sure that I'm equally pouring into the places that I'm subscribed to, or places that I give my energy to, but also the energy that y'all put y'all investment into. Your energy is an investment. Even on YouTube channel, subscribing to people is your investment to them. I'm committed to watching your content. I'm committed to showing you love. I'm committed to liking, sharing, following, reacting, interacting with you. You know what I'm saying? That's a commitment, and it's not to be taken lightly. So I want to make sure that I'm pouring in. Okay. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in a few. All right. Boy.